And what they did is they kind of gave technology to the Atlanteans. And when the Neterus and the Sirians saw this, they were very upset. And of course, they were backing more of the Lemurians. A battle happened between the Lemurians and the Atlanteans, and of course, the Atlanteans won. They had better technology, they were a lot more powerful, where the Lemurians were a lot more spiritually, and they weren't really as material as Atlanteans. So that happened. The Atlanteans won, but they were very beat up from the war, very worn out. But by the time they got worn out, the Anunnakis came. When the Anunnakis came, they had a battle with the Atlanteans, but the Atlanteans, just because they just got out of the war, they were defeated. So what happened was the Atlanteans lost to the Anunnakis. So what happened from there was a power moved from Sumeria to Nubia to Kemet, and then that's basically what happened with the Pleiades. But if you go to current day politics, there's a lot of people, when they hear the Pleiades, it's the most popular alien race because there's a lot of channeling come through. So it's the one that a lot of people know. But what a lot of people know is a lot of these channelings is not really positive, because a lot of them are working in conjunction with the Draconians, who kind of don't want Earth, the evolutionary planet, to evolve. And the reason they don't want it to evolve is because they're scared that if we evolve, we'll evolve past them. Now remember, the Pleiadians had a plateau because they don't have their own technology. So what they do is they kind of fear the Nordic beings on this planet, because the Nordic beings, because they're sealed in evolution and quarantined and mixing and acting and going through adversity and crossroads, they have the potential to actually go further or evolve past the Pleiades. So a lot of them are kind of doing these channelings, trying to tell people about themselves, but they're also saying that Draconians are bad, which there are some bad ones and there's some good ones. Now, not all Pleiadians are bad, but they're just a percentage of rogue Pleiadians. And you can usually tell these ones because they always refer to the Christ consciousness, or Christ as being the most powerful prophet on the planet. So those are just some things to look after. I mean, they do refer to Draconians and whatnot, but that's just basically something to pay attention to. Now, if you go into the cosmos, the Pleiadians are part of the Andromedan Council, which is more like the NATO at this point on Earth, and they're also part of the Galactic Federation, which each major alien race has a seat on, which is kind of like the UN on this planet. Now, not all of them are bad. They're just like a good percentage of them that has their own agenda, maybe more for fear of not being able to evolve with us. But that's my quick introduction to the Pleiadians, where they came from, their interference with Earth, the channels that are here, some of their agendas. Not all of them are not bad. Some of them are bad. Some of them are good. Some of them are just working. And most of them, it's not that they're bad. They're just more so,